Let's see if this is working. Gotta check. Okay. Cottage-core will be the downfall of humanity. It's simply too cute. I mean, it is too cute. I'll give it that. I have not played this game before. I have seen it be played. Can't say how much I remember because I was watching it before I fell asleep to like get me to fall asleep because I can't sleep without something in the background. But in Cherrywitched, you play as a witch detective for the Council of Witches who's been struggling with a recent series of missing person cases. One day you decide to take a break from work to visit your favorite cafe, Cherry Pie's Cafe. This game takes place in the same universe as my first visual novel, Berrywitched. So if you haven't played that game, please consider checking it out. I have not played that game, and I will check it out after this. 6 unique endings, around 30 minutes plus of gameplay. I don't know what that is. One cute cherry themed gal. Content warning: this game includes mentions slash depictions of kidnapping, murder, blood, drugging, cannibalism, child abuse, and addiction. Um, let's put that in the chat. Hi, Bethyville. I've seen one person play it, and it looked really good. I just want to pop this content warning in chat. And I'll also go ahead and pop in the rules. And here are the credits for the game. Art, story, characters, writing are all by Smilestrawbunny, and background art is by Redmare and Smilestrawbunny. Music, uh, HMX.net. Sound effects, your pal Rob. Oh, I could have downloaded this. I'm not going to though. I'm gonna try to run it in my browser. Or maybe I should have downloaded it. It doesn't appear to be working in my browser so far. I will just download it. Give me a sec, I suppose. Uh, this is why you prepare better for stream by trying to play it beforehand. Run anyway. I'll get this set up eventually. I always find working with my hands is a great way to sit through streams or sitting through streams or long videos helps me get projects done that I need to do, especially when it comes to things like working with thread or yarn. Make their form look similar to them. Every witch is born from pure magic, more specifically, a sort of magic nucleus. Almost like a pearl, more and more layers of magic build up until a witch can take form. During a witch's childhood, they will often find their magic specialty, or that's the thing that they're most magically proficient in. Takes less energy for them to do that thing that no one you see. Magical energy, it isn't infinite. When a witch runs out of magic, they die, letting out a big burst of energy themselves back into the universe. Sort of a cycle of life thing, you know? Of course, witches can share magical energy with just about anything. Food, drinks, clothes, accessories, you name it. and it can probably give you a boost. The problem with witches is that we're all selfish. Many people will do whatever it takes to lengthen their lifespans and consume as much energy as possible. That's where I come in. The name's Inquiry. I'm a detective witch for the Council of Witches. Recently, I've been investigating a series of disappearances I think are the work of serial killer, maybe even a group of them. It's tough work interviewing families and friends. It's tough work interviewing families and friends for clues alone. It's tough work. Interviewing families and friends for clues alone can be hard on the soul. Recent leads I had got ended up leading me right into a corner, too. This wasn't cut off before. But despite the chaos of the world I'm in, there's always one place I can depend on for normalcy. Taking a deep breath in, took a step forward to the doors to a sweet little shop called Cherrywitched Cafe. Once inside, I became engulfed with a feeling of warmth and belonging. That's just the effect this place has on you. The calming music provided the perfect peaceful ambiance for people to sit down and enjoy a nice cup of coffee and a slice of the world's most delicious pie. The chairs were always nice, always clean. It was perhaps the only place I was able to actually relax during my free time. Guys, she's so cute. Guys, she's so cute. Well, hi there, sugar pie. That little lady is the cherry on top. Quite literally. Her name is Cherry Pie. Cherry for short. She runs the cafe with an upbeat smile and a warm personality. When there was downtime in the cafe, she would often come over and talk to me with a cheery expression on her face and a slice of pie in her hand. Surely this gal is something special. Morning, Cherry. How's things been slow today? Slower than a snail in a foot race. It's a relief to finally see a friendly face. Will you be having your usual slice of pie and coffee today? You know me well, ma'am. You know me well. Yes, ma'am. It is all so cute. I love it. Kind of hard to hear you speaking while I am on the scanner. Is it working now? I've tried to turn it down for the stream. Let me know if it works now. And you're not bugging me. It's helpful that you tell me if the music is too loud, because I want you guys to be able to hear both the music and me speak. Latency is just an issue with the stream. I'll see things like in the chat, and then it'll take a longer time for you to hear me respond to it. I'm hoping it's fixed, but let me know. It's so kind of loud that I can hear you better. Okay. Let me try to turn it down a little more on OBS and see if that helps. I don't care about your notifications, Snapchat. I'm trying to stream, please. Okay, hopefully that is better now. Okay. Uh, you know me well. Yes, ma'am. Sliding the usual payment over the countertop, Trey made quick work in making my usual order. No problem. Thank you for letting me know, Bessie Belle. So, how's work been treating you? Any excuse for me to do a southern accent, I will do. Not that great. Aw, is the case not going well? Got led straight into another dead end. Every time I think I'm a step closer to figuring out the truth, something pops up and puts me 3 steps back. Well now, that's no good at all. I'm awfully sorry, Inquiry. I know I'm no fancy detective and all, but I am here if you need me to let out your frustrations. You look so tired. You really shouldn't be overworking yourself like this, you know. Cherry Pie scolded me, pouring 2 cups of coffee, just the way we both liked it. Hers sweet and full of creamer, mine with hints of pumpkin spice and cinnamon. Thank you, Bethy Belle. I actually am from, like, this. Technically, I'm from Appalachia, but it's lumped in with the South a lot, so. I sound mainly normal because mine comes more from dialect, but when I'm talked to in a southern accent, it comes out of me. Or, like, when I watch a movie where their accents are similar to mine, like, that one Tom Holland movie, Devil All the Time. The more I watched it, the more me and my roommates, who are all from West Virginia, along with me, the more we sounded West Virginian. I don't live in West Virginia anymore, but that is where I'm from. And I still try to go to this one con there every year now. Oh, you worried about me, Jerry? Very much so. I don't know what I'd do without my favorite customer visiting me every day. She brought over a tray of our goodies to set them down on my usual table in the corner, far away from all the other empty tables and chairs. Well, there's no need to worry. There's nothing in the world that could stop me from visiting you, no matter how tired this old soul becomes. Is that a promise? Because if so, I'm holding you to it. It's a promise, Cherry Pie. Sorry, but you're stuck with me. You say that like it's a bad thing. I'll be gladly stuck with you any day. But anyways. Cherry took a long sip of her drink, pushing my cup towards me. What's been happening to your case, if you don't mind me asking? I paused for a moment, staring at the pastry chef in front of me with a puzzled expression. Cherry, you know I'm not supposed to share classified information. The council would kick my ass if I did. But I'm so curious. I can tell it's really stressing you out, Sugar Pie. It might be good to talk about it, even if it's in vague terms. Rubbing my temples, I thought about everything I'd witnessed, everything I had endured. Everything I'd kept bottled up for so long. Fine, but I can't say much. No matter how much or how little, I'm always here to listen. I'm looking for someone. Someone who did a lot of bad things. They planted a lot of false clues, a lot of things that were merely placed to waste my time, which it did. God, I'm a really worthless detective. Yeah, like, sometimes it's just really hard not to pick up on someone's accent. That is that is very funny though, Bethy Bell. Now, don't say that. You've got a brilliant mind, Inquiry. Thanks, Cherry. It's just, I think it must be related to some sort of group or organization. Everything feels so carefully planned out. Even the smallest things that could be thought of as a slip-up had been planned all along. There are quite a few underground groups of powerful witches. Those witches, they don't exactly follow the rules of the Council of Witches, you see. I took a long sip of my drink, my mind beginning to race anxiously with all the possibilities. I see. The Everlasting was always well known for the attention to detail, so it wouldn't be surprising. I didn't mention the Everlasting. The Everlasting is a gang of sorts, typically behind an organized crime that often ends deadly. That group has been dodging the Council of Witches for centuries. There isn't any way, right? Cherry, what do you know? Keeping my cool, I pretended not to hear her slip up and continue on with the conversation. Indeed. Shit, I might be able to get some information out of her if I play my cards right. Though honestly, I didn't really want to do any work right now. She's so cute. Here's the problem. A lemon witch recently has gone missing. Sources say she was relatively young, too. She disappeared last week after an outing in this very town. It's been troublesome narrowing down a place, however. There is a chance Cherry Pie could have had something to do with it. Ironic, two fruit witches involved on opposite sides of a potentially deadly crime. Do kids come here often? Kids? Where did this come from? Well, just figured on the place's cutesy appearance that it would attract more kids. I think you would have known by now who likes someone in here based on the amount of time you spent here now. To tell you the truth, the only kid I see frequently enough to call a regular here would be my little sister. Ah, I see. I didn't know you had a sister. Ah, my little Lottie. She's growing up awfully fast, that I'll say for certain. I'll have to introduce you to. She would love you. I would love to meet the little lady. What school's your sister in? Oh, she just got accepted into the lottery for Incantation Academy not too long ago. Really now? That's funny. I live right by that school. Really? Well then, maybe I should visit you before picking her up someday. I'd like that quite a lot, actually. Lemon goes to that school. There's too many coincidences. I don't know where I said probably one of the Actually, like a survival instinct because we want the person to see us as threatening. So you start using the same mannerisms to make the person. Yeah, that's fair. I know a lot of a very common thing for social interaction also is like wire switching. Like different sides of your personality come out with different people. Um, I that definitely happens with me quite often. Lemon goes to that school. There's too many coincidences. I keep getting distracted by how cute Cherry is. Did you hear what the Everlasting did yesterday? Huh? What did they do? Some jackass claiming to be with the Everlasting tried robbing one of the council members. This wasn't true at all, actually. I just wanted to see if Cherry would have any sort of strange reaction. Oh yeah, I especially did that with my high school friends. I don't so much with them anymore. I don't think. She is so cute. Uh, this wasn't true at all, actually. I just wanted to see if Cherry would have any sort of strange reaction. Call it a hunch, I suppose. Cherry, not failing to disappoint, looked like she was about to choke on a drink. Really? You gotta be kidding. To do something like that. She took a deep breath in. That's just horrible. Awful. Did anyone get hurt? Thankfully, no. They imprisoned the sucker behind it, though. Cherry looked like she was about to say something, but quickly closed her mouth. If I picked up one thing about Cherry, it's that she isn't much for hesitating. Something here is obviously wrong. Damn it, no matter what I do or say, it's just running me back into a corner again. Is there something wrong, Sugar Pie? No, don't worry about it, Cherry. Do you have any boxes or bags or something I can take this out in? Yeah, but you're leaving already? You didn't even take a bite. Sorry, Cherry, I got a lot on my mind right now. I'll see you again soon, though. Cherry packed away my pie slice, trying to force a smile. I felt bad, but there's no way I can keep a normal conversation right now. My mind is too clouded with work. Will do. See you later, Cherry. She was acting a bit weird just now, wasn't she? It's probably just inner paranoia. Ending 1 of 6. To go. Okay. 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 We can get all 6 endings. Let me just get my little notepad here out that I got when I was in Denver for Fan Expo. Six endings. We got to go. Okay. And there's a content warning again. And we've been through this intro. Ah! Okay. Listen, I know we've done this fight before, but look at it. Very much so. I don't know what I'd do without my favorite customer visiting me every day. She brought over a tray of our goodies to set them down on my usual table in the corner, far away from all the other tables and chairs. Okay, we're gonna skip the rest of the way to the first choice. Okay, we're gonna save here for future reference. Okay. Glad to hear her slip up and continue with the conversation. Indeed. Shit, I might be able to get some information out of her if I play my cards right. Though honestly, I really didn't want to do any work right now. Here's the problem. A lemon which recently has gone missing. Sources say she was relatively young, too. Disappeared last week after an outing at this very town. Yeah. Okay. We're saving here. Any grumpy customers lately? Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe it. Some people just don't know how to be polite. The other day, my little sis brought in one of her school friends. Little sister. I didn't know Cherry had a little sister. More importantly, though, her sister may be the same age as the Lemon Witch. It could be possible that they know each other. I tried so hard to be nice, I really did. But this kid just had such a sour attitude. I know what you mean. Kids these days really ought to lighten up more. Exactly. Or at least don't give workers just doing their job a weird look and sass for no reason. A kid with a sour attitude. Do anything this past few weeks? I realize most of the time when we come in here, we mostly talk about me. What have you been up to? Oh, that's silly if we talk about me planning. I really can't think of anything exciting. I have been testing out this new recipe for a cherry brownie recently. Maybe next time you stop by, I could give you a bite. You'll be my little taste tester. Brownie, you say? Damn, I'd do anything to eat a cherry brownie right now. That sounds delicious. But that information didn't help me at all. Maybe see anything. We're basically just gonna go with every other option. Say, have you seen anything suspicious around this area, Cherry? Everything seems safe? Goodness me, are you worried about me? Maybe I am. But now that you mention it, some people I used to see come by haven't been coming in as much anymore. Coffee addicts missing their daily cups gets concerning. But maybe I'm just overthinking it. Oh, do you have any names for anyone you're concerned about? Not off the top of my head, no. But I'm sure it's just me being silly. No need to worry about that. Damn it, no matter what I do or say, it's just running me back into a corner again. Something wrong, Sugar Pie? No, no. No need to worry about it, Cherry. Do you have any boxes or bags that I can take this out in? You leaving already? Didn't take a bite. Sorry. I think I got the same ending. Probably just waiting apparently. Okay, I got the same ending again, yeah. We're gonna try it again. Any grumpy customers lately? Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe it. Some people just don't know how to be polite. Sis brought one of her school friends. Uh-huh. Tried so hard to be nice, I really did. But this kid, you just had such a sour attitude. What school's your sister in? Oh, she just got accepted in the lottery for Incantation Academy not too long ago. Really? That's funny. How did I find that school? Please visit me, Cherry. I like that quite a lot, actually. Lemon goes to that school. There's too many coincidences. Did you hear what the Everlasting did yesterday? Huh? What did they do? Some jackass claiming to be with the Everlasting tried robbing one of the council members. This wasn't true at all. Just wanted to see if Cherry would have any sort of strange reaction. Took a deep breath in. That's just horrible. Awful. Did anyone get hurt? Thankfully, no. They imprisoned the sucker behind it. They imprisoned the sucker behind it, though. Cherry looked like she was about to say something, but quickly closed her mouth. I picked up on one thing about Cherry, is that she wasn't much for hesitating. Something here is obviously wrong. Just talking to Cherry like this felt like the world's most casual interrogation. I was finding out a lot of things that added up, things that made me have more questions. Luckily, I have time necessary to get a bit more information out of her. Sugar Pie, you haven't touched your slice yet. Is something the matter? Cherry looked concerned. Shit, I can't have her catch on to me. I laughed it off, telling her I just enjoyed her company so much I had forgotten to eat. Meanwhile, grabbing my fork to eat some good old pie. I took a bite, cherry flavor filling my very senses. This doesn't taste like a normal pie. Did you try a new recipe out for your pies? You can say that. Starting to feel strange, dizzy, discombobulated even. No, I was beginning to grow drowsier and drowsier by the moment. You didn't. She did. She also did. Gonna, gonna save. The cherry pie. So. My head was pounding the second I regained consciousness. Before I could even try to get these old muscles to move, I realized I was tightly wrapped in some sort of rope. I think this would be a great time to paste in chat, once again, the content warning. No. Could these be vines? Oh, there you are. Turning my head, I was greeted by the face of my captor. My instinct was to use defensive magic, a simple blast of energy to push her away from me. Yet the second I tried, nothing happened. Not even a speck of sparkles. Dust or any of that crap. What did you do to me? Oh, nothing serious, I promise. I just left something in your pie. The pupils going small. Oh. The fellas have been working on a magic blocker. They say it's even stronger than the ones you cancel witch folks use. I pictured that. A little bit of mild tranquilizers. A lot and lots of sugar and cherries to hide it all. Mix it all up and ta-da! I have you right where I want you. You gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me? Oh golly no, of course not. I just wanted to have a little chat, that's all. What about? How about how you're killing witches? You're part of the everlasting, aren't you? Oh, don't look at me like that. They're really not so bad. They're criminals, cherry pie, killers, thieves, and now it seems you are too. Your words hurt, Inquiry. And after everything I've done to try and save you, too. No, no, I've gotta have patience. Soon you'll understand. Soon we'll be together and happy for all eternity. What? You've always been my favorite customer, Inquiry. Being in my little friend group, it's a necessity for me. A life of chaos and torment with no end is just my fate in this world, I'm afraid. But you were always kind, always warm to me. Whenever you came in, that life I once had paused. I was able to be a normal witch, just a cute little cafe owner flirting with a lovely lady, baking pies, making people smile. With you, I finally feel like I can live the life of my dreams. I can't wait for you to come by only on your breaks anymore. I want you to be able to call this place your home. Done. I am too easily swayed. I want to be able to call myself your wife one day. I'll make you coffee every morning, just the way you like it. And I'll give you kisses every night. Together we can be the perfect picturesque couple, living a happy, normal life. That's all I want. Do you tie up and drug everyone you ask out on dates, Cherry Pie? No, you're the first, the only. My one and only. This girl has absolutely lost her mind. Listen. You can't say she isn't really cute, though. Oh, I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak. Look, I'm flattered, but there was a look of fear in her eyes. Before I could finish my sentence, her eyes began twitching as I took in my next breath. Exactly, Bethy Belle. Who can say no? Her eye began twitching as I took my next breath. I really should be careful with my words here. I'm sure you're wonderful, but your workplace and my workplace, it just clashes a lot, you know? Look, just let me out of here. We can chat about this more. I'm sure you'll find that they don't clash as much as you'd think. For an organization that claims to care so much about life, nothing was really done until your little inventor for which friend went missing. What about the spider witch? The lily pad witch? No one cared when they disappeared. Not one of you was sent out to look for them. The Council of Witches only cares about those with specialties that they deem important. If you find the others along the way, it's just bonus points. You all are just as indifferent to the death of others as I am. Unhinged Southern is so fun. A ringing noise could be heard from the other room. Ah, another customer is here. I'll be back shortly, Gamma darling. You'll have more time to think it all over. Cherry Pie skipped out the door. A clicking noise behind her indicated that she locked it shut. Cool. Using the opportunity placed in front of me, I started to try to bend and break the vines. Holding my wrists captive. Twisting them off was a struggle, I'll admit, but nothing I haven't dealt with before. Once my hands were freed, my next move was to cut the rest of the vines off using the knife and light. Damn it, Cherry took all my belongings out of my pocket. Yeah, she's not stupid. She's crazy, not stupid. My communicator was in there along with my other tools. So much for being able to call for help. I'll have to find out where she put them before I'm able to make my escape. Awkwardly wiggling out the rest of the vines, I was able to get a better look at the room. It truly was an eerie sight. There must be something in here that could help unlock the door. I've seen one of these before. They're magic cooling shelves. Trey must be using them to keep the body parts cool. She cleaned off the blood. I wonder why. Curious, I stepped closer to observe the dismembered being. It's a doll? Why has such a gruesome doll on a cooling ship? A bloody pie-themed circular saw? Yikes. There has to be something here that can help me escape. Rummaging through the tools and cleaning products, I found what looked to be a pale arm at the bottom of the box. I also I'm not practicing right now, Medieval, um, but I am wanting to get back into my practice. I probably would like to work with gods, but I also couldn't imagine doing dark stuff. I wouldn't look down on people who do like hexes and jinxes, uh, but I wouldn't personally want to do it. I don't think. The most I do right now is cleansing my space. Because I haven't been practicing for a few years now. But I want to start again. I just haven't had the time. Pale arm at the bottom of the box. Once I managed to drag the arm out of the box, it was clear to see the arm was a fake. Plastic. Most likely some sort of mannequin prop. What about this one? The giant chest in the room caught my eye. I'm not sure what could be in here, but it's worth a shot checking. Some sort of legs? Neatly dressed, life-size doll legs. Interesting. The most eye-catching thing in the room by far had to be the operating table. The disgusting mess of blood smeared over it proved just how to show how sloppy Cherry was with her work. So it's true. All of those witches really did die by Cherry's hands. I doubt they went peacefully, poor souls. Damn it, it's locked tight. In every case I've ever seen involving the everlasting, there's always some sort of strange puzzle in these sorts of hidden rooms. Apparently, according to my sources, they've had a bad habit of accidentally locking each other in. Damn idiots. Regardless, if Cherry's in the everlasting, then there must be one of those puzzles in here that can unlock the door from the inside. I have a doll arm, a pair of doll legs, and maybe something will happen if I put them back in place. Yeah, okay, I'll put them in. On placing the doll limbs in the correct places, a strange noise rang through the room. Simple enough, I suppose. With the quick, swift movements, I unlock the door. The sooner I get out of here, the better. Exiting with that nightmare of a room, I immediately stumbled into a kitchen of sorts. This must be where Cherry Pie makes her pies and other assorted baked goods. The eerie silence of the room contributed to the atmosphere of impending doom, but listening closer, I realized it wasn't entirely silence. I heard a faint feminine crying sound coming somewhere within this room. It almost sounds like a child. We'll focus on escape first, then next time we'll go for the child. My top priority should be finding my communicator. Anyone else trapped in here will get rescued too. Walking through a door leading out of the kitchen, I found myself in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Cute. Odd. What on earth would you need a waiting room for? I couldn't get the sound of crying out of my ears, even though I was far away from where I first heard it. I felt guilty. Did I really do the right thing? Is what I'm doing right? It echoed through my brain, getting louder and louder. I'm starting again. I totally understand. My mom now broke away from this religion and became witches I grew up. See, I started practicing in around. I started learning about it in 7th grade. I started practicing later. I want to say mid to late high school is when I started practicing. I learned it through my best friend who was learning about it. Um, I wasn't a very Christian household though, so I did what I could. I got away with what I could. And I mainly put it on pause after going to college and just dealing with my senior year, I think, of high school, and definitely putting on pause in college, even though I always kept all of my tools with me. It's nice that you get to do it more now. It's nice that you found a group for it. Okay. It echoed in my brain, getting louder and louder. Gripping my pointed ears, I desperately tried to get the noises out of my head. Just stop it. I'm doing everything I can. My feet stumbled over themselves amidst my panic. However, I was able to quickly catch myself on the cherry-themed lamp. Click. The lamp made a noise. Despite my fear that I broke it, rumbling sounds coming from the wall made me aware that the lamp was designed to be a switch. I was met with a hole in the wall where the painting once stood. Normally, I would use my magic to detect any traps or triggers, but seeing as I didn't have any of that now, hesitantly I crawled through the tight space. I paused my crawl for a moment, hearing peculiar noises from the other side of the wall. Sloshing, chewy, animalistic like noises, tearing into something. Oh, have I missed this high? Cherry pie? I know I should, but maybe just a few more bites. It'll make the feeling last longer. Flesh, blood. The smell was so strong. It filled my senses even from all the way back here. I feel so refreshed, so perfect. Bless the beginners for invigorating my soul. Bless the beginners. Trey wasn't eating a meat pie. She was consuming a witch whole, nucleus and all, from the sound of it. Hey, this ain't Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. This ain't Fleet Street. This ain't Sweeney Todd. This is Cherrywitched. It's really cool. I'm glad to see more people in witchy stuff. I was a weird kid in high school. I was working in school. I used to do palm readings in 5th grade, and now I can hardly remember palm reading. Yeah, I was always a weird kid. I wasn't really allowed witchcraft, like uh, any books that resembled witchcraft as a little kid. And even when I was older, I wasn't really allowed to have any symbols that could be described as pagan. But I was always really into that stuff, despite not being allowed to have that stuff. I was afraid to say, yeah, practice which stuff. Because it's really against the norms, I guess. It's definitely against the norm before I grew up. I can't say many people in my current town do it, but I wouldn't say it's like outcast worthy here because it's a very like left leaning town. Laughter reverberated through the entire building. Oh my, what a mess! I have to clean all this up before I see my beloved again. I wouldn't want to scare her. It's a bit too late for that, buddy. Was it take any of my things? She playing cards. Even playing cards? Look, I know you can do tarot readings with playing cards, but you can do so many other things with playing cards that aren't witchy at all. Even playing cards. Jeez. My one workaround for having witchy stuff was that if I paid for it with my own money, because if my mom knew better than to throw something that away that I paid for myself. Silence. Trey must have left to clean herself up. With that, I continued crawling my way through, feeling more uneasy than before. Hi, Ellie. Oh, actually, speaking of playing cards, though, I have these that I've had since I want to say 7th or 8th grade. They're tragic royalty. I have speech impediment. Tragic royalty playing cards. I know for the wonderful. So they're really cool looking playing cards. Like the spades look like that, and diamonds look like this, and then like zombie like faces for the face cards. My favorite card. My favorite card in any deck is the Ace of Spades because I love spades. Um, but I especially like it in this set. I now collect playing cards and tarot cards. Fun. I don't collect them, but I like having nice ones. I do have a set of tarot cards, but I have yet to learn how to read tarot. With that, I continued crawling my way through, feeling more uneasy than before. A secret room with a lone file cabinet in the middle. There could be useful information in here. I have to look through it. Rummaging through the file cabinet, I found some peculiar notes. From the beginning, there are 7 witches, the witches of fire, water, land, artisans, war, mind, and heart. These witches were called the beginners. The beginners held immense magical power and paved the way for all which kind to flourish. They eventually formed into a group that called themselves the Council of Witches. They were able to split off parts of themselves in order to create new witches, and thus the sharing of magical energy became known. Even when the beginners expired one by one, the Council of Witches continued forth in their honor. Their energy still lives on within all of us, after all, in the form of our nucleus. The magical nucleus is the most powerful part of a witch. Harvesting these nuclei and adding it to our own is a direct guarantee of everlasting life. Oh, I don't have to read it from there. This. So as long as we keep harvesting, we will be everlasting. I love my sets. I even got oracle cards, but I'm not sure how to use them yet. And I sound crazy, but my witch group thinks I'm a medium, but I haven't tried to do anything with that info yet. Oh, that's cool. Well, there's so much more in here, but I should be getting the hell out of here. What am I doing? What should I do? I'm gonna save from this choice because I have a feeling it's gonna be a distinctive for ending, so I'm gonna read more. There might be something important here. More more secret-based locations. Dangerous plans we could stop. I have to keep digging. Report 16X. Pull out another page from the cabinet. The council may be having another competition to choose new members in the next few cycles. The representatives of the land and the mine are growing older. Perfect for harvesting if we could arrange such a feat. Everlaster Cherry Pie suggested recruiting the Mine Division investigator inquiry into our ranks. We are allowing her to attempt communication within a controlled environment. If successful, we just may be able to use her to harvest the land and mine representatives' nuclei. This was bad. An assassination attempt on one of the council members? I frantically dug through the drawer once more. Top secret. If you're reading this, that means you're a member of our preparation committee. It is imperative that this document not leave your eyes. A scientific specialist in the everlasting have found substances within the witch's nuclei to be heavily addictive once ingested. We must take caution to not let the others know until we can find a way to counterbalance its urges. If they find out, it may cause an uproar. This being said, be careful to monitor your own intake. Remember, cherry pie's pie slices have been the easiest cover to both prevent suspicion and keep daily intake to a minimum. Suggest to anyone who seems to be displaying erratic behavior only one pie slice a day until the urges subside. It just keeps getting worse. The everlasting is growing this powerful. The very magical balance of our universe could be at stake. We're already on the brink of magic energy crisis. Taking in too much all for yourself is destined to doom the balance of our world. Of course these bastards wouldn't know that. That explains Cherry's erratic behavior. All she cares about is getting her next fix. She's not entirely there. Oh, my head. And we're back to the room. We're back to the room. Oh, excuse me. The second I grew conscious, I felt a sharp pain near my knees. My mind was foggy, my limbs felt more numb than ever. I'm gonna put the content warning in chat once again. The second I just did that. What's going on? What happened to me? Muffled feminine laughter echoed in my ears. Splotches of reds and browns came into my vision. These muddled colors soon took form to create a deranged young woman hovering over me. I jolted back, or at least I tried to. My arms seemed to be restrained by something. Good morning, sleepyhead. Or, well, good afternoon. My speech slurred as I tried to scream out, only to be muffled by a blood-soaked hand. Now, screaming won't work, so don't even try it. I'm congested. Thank you, Festival. So don't even try it. You really broke my heart there, Sugar Pie. Why'd you run away like that and snoop through my things? I thought you loved me too. Was I too scared? Too forward? I wanted to do this right. What am I saying? You can't talk right now. Silly me. There's no use fretting over the past anyhow. All I can do is try to protect our future together. Oh, speaking of protecting our future, you may notice your lack of legs. I struggled to move my head up for what I now realized was a sort of operating table. Looking down confirmed Cherry's words. I was unhappily greeted by the sight of legless nubs wrapped in a crimson-stained gauze. All I could utter out was in my sedated state were groans and mumbles of discomfort. My legs. God damn it. How am I going to get out of this now? Is there any way out of this? Hey now, Sugar Pie. There's no need to fret. If you're like this, I can protect you more. The everlasting one to kill you, but I'm saving you like how you saved me. How poetic. If you ran away, you would have been dead for sure. And we just can't help that. Besides, it's not like your legs will go to waste. Go to waste? No, she couldn't mean. They'll be the most delicious addition to the mocktail pie ever created. I wanted this to be special. You're going to become one with me at long last. It's a dream come true. Oh my. Oh, this meat. It's so special. Normally I'd use my slice and dicer for dismemberment, but I wanted to savor the moment just as much as possible. So I used a bone saw instead. Shoot, I may cut off your hands while I'm at it. That way you don't go snooping around again. Decisions. How's a girl to choose? Please don't. My darling, you're going to be delicious. Ending 3 of 6. Cannibal Addict. Okay. That's 2 endings. We got... I can spell cannibal. Addict. That's number 3. Ending number 3. Okay. We got 2 out of 6. I'm gonna plug in my laptop. Okay. Okay. We're gonna start from snooping versus escape. Welcome back, Ellie. And this time we're gonna focus on escape. I didn't stop back there, so I shouldn't stop now. Not with the state I'm currently in, anyways. Once help arrives, I'll be able to do a much more thorough investigation of this area. Not seeing an exit, I slowly crawled back the way I came. And I just want to pretty frequently put the content warning in chat, especially after that last ending. So we're gonna paste that again. Cherry. Ouch, my head. Why is it always the head? Opening my eyes, I saw a familiar, unpleasant sight. Not here again. Trey must have knocked me out back there and dragged me back. Oh, darling! Cherry called out for me in her sickeningly sweet voice. I tried to open my mouth to respond, but Cherry seemed to have plans that involved me not speaking. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. It's just you and me, Inquiry. Since you were so adamant on escaping, I wanted to make sure this time you would listen to me. I love you, Inquiry. I'm trying to save your life, whether you like it or not. This is the best outcome for you. The everlasting may seem bad, but I promise you, there are things about the council you don't know. Muffling groans of protest were all I could say to show my disdain. There are things out there that they haven't even told you. Things we spent countless cycles trying to dig up. This goes so much deeper than you thought. It's not just a cute girl gone wacko like you think. I'm truly apologetic for getting so carried away. This is life and death, and I have a family to protect, and I'm trying to protect you too. I know you question the things they've done before and query the things they've made you do. You're a good person with a kind heart. How long have you followed them blindly? Haven't you ever wondered if you were really on the right side? To tell you the truth, I understand that feeling all too well. But when the time comes, we'll have a choice to make. What will you choose? Ending 4 of 6. Confusion. Alright, we have half the endings, guys. We're halfway there, boys. Confusion. Halfway there. And my notepad matches the game, unlike my color aesthetic for today. I wanted to wear my new septum ring, so I chose black, silver, and blue for my aesthetic. Even though I knew this game's aesthetic would fit my color palette from yesterday more. Alrighty. Load game. And we're gonna load it from here. And we're gonna use all the stuff I love in the game. Investigate. Okay, this is where we heard the crying out. So, if someone is trapped in here, I have to help them. The crying, it's coming from inside the oven. Hello? Is someone in there? Do you need help? I heard a shaken voice speak back to me. Please, let me out of here. I'm scared. Damn it, there's some sort of lock on this oven. Don't worry, miss. I'll get you out of here. Thank you. That poor thing. I better find a key to this fast. It must be somewhere in this room. Over the cabinet I was met with was an array of pots, pans, and other miscellaneous kitchenware. Even digging deeper into the very back, I found nothing of use. That's probably it, but I want to look around. Even now, immediately, I could sense something strange about it. I picked up the white cloth and inspected it closer. Noticed that it was heavier than I thought. Dug through the pockets, finding an odd magnet of sorts. Strange, why would there be a magnet in here? To reach that. Oh, look at the cookbook, though. This cookbook, with a variety of intriguing desserts, looks like Cherry wrote in most of the recipes herself. Oh. The further I looked into the cookbook, the more morbid the recipes became. Oh. Yeah, it is a free game. Once I upload the VOD, I'm going to put the link in the description, I think. The more morbid the recipes became. I decided to close the book. Probably best. That looks so good. Damn, I'm hungry. I don't exactly trust any of the food in this place anymore either. Yeah, that's probably fair. Okay. I think that's all we need. The magnet in hand, I crawled awkwardly on top of the kitchen counter. Once placed nearby the vent, I heard the metallic slide of the key ring dragging the keys closer towards me. Nice, I got the keys. Opening up the oven, I saw what I feared. A small witch slept inside, crying her tiny eyes out. I reached a hand out to her, which she hesitantly took, and pulled her out of the oven. Oh, you're just a baby. Thank you. She appeared nervous, which isn't surprising. She looked incredibly young. Besides being in this situation, would have anyone fearful and weary. But now that I think about it, I recall Cherry mentioning having a sister around her age. This couldn't be her, could it? You're welcome. Do you have a name? Uh, my name's Strawberry. I just got it. Witches weren't always born with the names they currently use. Often, when a witch gains their specialty, they change their name to match it. Their specialty. It's not always the case a witch will change their name, but it is often the most common thing nowadays. Ah, a strawberry witch, I see. Congratulations on getting such a sweet specialty. It's nice to meet you, Strawberry. I'm with the Council of Witches. How did you get down here? Got my new face paper cosplay. Ooh, nice, Bethy Belle. My sister, is Cherry Pie your sister? Yeah, she's my big sister. I'm not actually supposed to be here. I remembered hearing strange noises from upstairs. Sister told me never to go down here, but I thought she was struggling with something. I only wanted to help, so I went down and found her in the kitchen. Flashback cherry pie. Strawberry? Cherry? What's happening? I told you not to come down here, sweetie. Go back upstairs, okay? I'm in the middle of something very important. Cherry, you don't seem like yourself. Sure she was... Cherry didn't seem like herself. She was saying nice things, but she looked so scary. I just froze. I'm trying so hard to make these two southern voices distinctive from each other. She was all twitchy and giggly, and I don't know how to explain it. Time to go upstairs now. I have more important business to attend to. These pies don't bake themselves, do they? But you smell like blood. Are you hurt? Strawberry? Upstairs. But I don't get it. Why do you smell like blood if you're not hurt? She laughed a creepy laugh that I'd never heard before. It was so scary. And then she grabbed me and whispered, "People like us were meant to be eating strawberry. I was simply rearranging the circle of life." Wait, I'm sorry. I'll go back upstairs. This day is too important for me. That was when she locked me in the oven. But please let me out. I just wanted to help. I don't like it in here. I promise all will make sense soon, Strawberry. I kept crying out for help, but nothing happened. Until you helped me. This poor girl. Cherry really has lost her mind. She's no longer aware of the severity of her actions. We need to get this child to safety as quickly as possible. Thank goodness the oven was off. I see. You're awfully brave, Strawberry. There's no need to worry anymore, alright? I'll get you out of here and make sure you're safe. I gave her a warm smile and extended my hands in hopes to cheer her up. I don't know specifically what paint May uses for their undying. I use Meron, which is hard to spell. It's not hard to spell. It's hard to pronounce. It's hard for me to pronounce. I don't. I will. It's Mehron. Mehron. So, I, for my Millie, use the water activated. I know a lot of people like the cream base. But I use the water activated for Millie. I know that's also what Squidney uses for her cosplays. Like her Starfire cosplay, she uses Meron. Okay. I gave her a warm smile and extended my hand in hopes to cheer up Strawberry. Okay, thank you very much, miss. She squeezed onto my hand, taking a deep breath in. I decided to move onwards to the next room. My communicator must be there somewhere. I'm gonna save. Walking through a door leading out of the kitchen, we found ourselves in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. And some like face paints are meant for like smaller things and not like full coverage. Like my Athena palette that I use, it's not meant for like full face coverage. But it is nice for like little details. Like I use that for my rarity makeup when I want to do the 3 diamonds on my cheek and for her cutie mark. Walking through a door leading out of the kitchen, we found ourselves in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Oh, is that cherry lemonade? Strawberry's eyes lit up with excitement as she rushed towards the drink dispenser. Strawberry, wait, we don't know for sure what's in that. It could be poisoned. I put a hand on her shoulder, which seemed to stop the girl from getting a drink. It was a sad sight to see the child frowning up at me, but better safe than sorry. Suspicion grew in my mind as my eyes scanned the room. It was more pleasing to the eye compared to the last 2 rooms I've encountered. I highly doubt this room is that innocent, though. If you use your investigation skills to see if the lemonade is safe, can you let me know, Miss Inquiry? I'm thirsty. Investigation skills. If only my magic actually worked right now, we would have been out of here already. How about after we get out of here, I'll get you a big glass of whatever drink you would like, alright? You just gotta hang in there a little while longer. Really? Do you mean it, Miss Inquiry? Of course I do. Unless, of course, you don't want anything. I want something. I want a big glass of lemonade. Oh, or a milkshake with whipped cream and sprinkles. I dropped my ring again. I've just been fidgeting with this ring this whole time. I need to stop dropping. Is that a thumbtack on my board? That is a thumbtack on my board. Yeah, we've been slowly cleaning out our apartment after moving in here, and the guys that lived here before us didn't clean out any of the drawers or cabinets, and one of them just had a big pile of thumbtacks in them. So as I was cleaning out that drawer, I just sanitized all the thumbtacks and like, this is dangerous to throw away anyway. Might as well use them. Maybe Cherry would want. Oh. Strawberry stopped talking mid-sentence. A tense silence filled the air. Miss Inquiry, what's gonna happen to Cherry? Is she gonna be okay? My heart sank. I do feel bad for this girl. She's going through so much all at once. She's gonna be okay, kiddo. There's no need to worry. Why was she acting so weird? I don't know, but I promise you we'll do our best to figure out why. Okay. Just as fast as it darkened, her wooden demeanor brightened up again. What a strange little girl. Keeping a close eye on Strawberry, I began to search the room myself. I just noticed Strawberry's sleeves actually puff out into little strawberries around the wrist. Are you sure I can't have just a little sip? Look at those sleeves. They're actually shaped like little strawberries. I can't. It's so cute. Yes, Strawberry, I'm sure. Oh. The drawers had some pens and paper stashed inside. Nothing of use. Magic mirror on the wall is the cutest of them all. Strawberry seems to be distracted by the mirror. I'll leave her for now and investigate it after. A beautiful painting of someone holding a cherry. Good direction. This. That is saved, right? I'm double checking here. Beautiful painting is the Mahoney chariot. I tried taking it off the wall, but the damn thing wouldn't budge. Guess nothing useful here. Hi, Panda Princess. She's still doing it. Okay. The clap? Ah, no. 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 No, no, no. Hold on. We're gonna lump this back. We're gonna try this again. There's nothing useful here. Okay. Cherry themed clock is ticking melodically. If we weren't in this situation, I'd think it was charming. Okay, this means certain doom, probably. I approached the door with caution to see if it was unlocked. The second my hand touched the knob, however, I heard a familiar sound coming from the mirror. Howdy. Huh? Cherry? This is a pre-mirrored message that goes off when an unauthorized person steps in this room. Say, little meat pie, you're not supposed to escape. Meat pie? In the off chance that you are authorized and this was triggered by mistake. Whoopsies. If you know me well, get all the things you love about me. Toodaloo, meat pie. Don't worry if you're going to be a part of the everlasting. Don't worry now, you're going to be part of the everlasting. I'm gonna count the cherries. Suddenly, two large metallic arms arose from the hole where the mirror once was. They snatched Strawberry. Shit, this is bad. Hey, let go of me. I don't want to be a meat pie. Thank you, Bethy Bell. Strawberry, hang on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Help, please. Little arms were squeezing Strawberry tighter and tighter. This is bad. I need to find a way to disable the trap fast. I don't need that save file anymore, so okay. What was it that Cherry said at the end? It has to be a clue for the everlasting members. Do something, say something. Cherry's clue it may be the only chance I have of saving Strawberry. Shout in desperation, but oh. A loud deafening crunching through my ears. Strawberry, no. I failed. I couldn't save her. A child died and it was all my fault. She didn't deserve this. She was so young. Why did it have to be her? It's all my fault. Ending 2 of 6 Strawberry Pie. Oh, I got another ending. I'm not happy about it, guys. I'm not happy about it, guys. I'm gonna try that again. I think I just miscounted. Because I think I am supposed to count the cherries. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try 7. And hope that works. No, okay. What am I supposed to count then? Or do I count? Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's try 19. Let's try 19. 19, is it? Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to see that a third time. I didn't want to see it the first two times. I'm not sure how to feel about that ending. Feel bad. Feel very bad. I feel very bad. A whirring sound echoed before the mechanism released Strawberry, dropping her into the ground. The poor kid coughed and wheezed. She was practically almost crushed. Yep, yep, she was. Strawberry, you okay, kiddo? I spoke, kneeling down beside her. She didn't seem to have any major injuries from what I could tell. Me? Cuz? Were they all? The realization seemed to finally dawn on Strawberry, causing tears to well up in her eyes. Cherry made some of those pies special for me. Uh, did I eat a witch? She covered her mouth, looking beyond horrified. As much as I want to help Strawberry, it's too dangerous to stay in this room. We've already been here for too long for my liking. My ring! For too long for my liking. What matters right now is finding a way to get out of here and get help. Can you stand? Can you stand? I think so. Strawberry wobbled to her feet. She looked off balance. It would be bad if she fell somewhere and got even more hurt. Do you want me to carry you? Yes, please. Alright, kiddo, hop on my back. Little one climbed onto my back, clinging her arms around my neck. Deciding not to comment on how she was nearly choking me, I stood up and made my way through the unlocked door. Okay, we're gonna save here, because we don't need that anymore. We have 2 endings left. A long hallway greeted us. The other side was illuminated with light. To our right, there was a dark corridor that seemed to lead to another room. I was inclined to head towards the bright light, thinking it might be a way out, until I heard a familiar, haunting laugh come from that very same direction. Silently moving towards the other hallway as our only choice, one that I wasn't very fond of. Entering the new room, I noticed the amount of closets, cabinets, and other places to store belongings. I maneuvered my way quietly through the storage room, one arm holding up Strawberry and the other searching through the endless drawers, boxes, and cabinets. Aha! I found my communicator. I turned my head to tell the pink-haired child the news, but noticed a heartbreaking frown on her face. You okay, kiddo? I don't get it. Last week, me and Cherry was celebrating my specialty day, but now she's... Strawberry pointed her little finger towards the wall. There I noticed a photograph of the 2 witches side by side, pinned with pride. Lottie got her specialty. March 16th. Welcome, Strawberry. It was bittersweet. Truth be told, I had actually been able to like Cherry Pie myself. She's hardworking, caring, and a lovely conversationalist. This change in her, it truly did feel uncharacteristic. Seeing this photo now puzzled me even more than ever. No matter how hard I try to stay focused on the task at hand, I can't believe any of what's happening. It doesn't feel right. I was quickly snapped out of my thoughts when I heard the rat-a-tat noises made by Cherry's shoes, skipping delightfully too close towards us. My first instinct was to hide, but there was barely any good spots in this room. I have to make sure Strawberry is safe too. I can't predict what Cherry might do at the moment. I'll hide us both. Me and Strawberry crammed together, hiding as quietly as we could inside of the closet. It was the only option I could think of with such little time. Inquiry, what are you doing with my sister? Hiding from you? The Cherrywitched grabbed the collar of my shirt, yanking me out of our hiding place. Get away from her, you disgusting. Excuse me. What about me? Okay, I guess we were kind of fun. Listen, you locked her in an oven. I was just trying to save her. Pervert? No, Cherry. Before I could explain my piece, Cherry continued her scolding in my face. I thought I knew you. I thought you were nice. We were hiding from you. I couldn't let you hurt a child, Cherry. Cherry? Strawberry peeked her head out of the closet, to which Cherry immediately hopped in front of her in a defensive position. Hurt a child? Hurt my sister? Everything I've done here is for her, to protect her. I can't let her grow up alone with no help like I had to. Our parents, they used up all their magic to keep us alive in Query. They gave up everything for us. All I had was my sister. I would do anything to keep her from harm, even if that means I have to kill you too. Wait. Cherry didn't hesitate in the slightest. Before I knew it, thorny vines were trapping my very form. With one suffocating, painful crunch, I felt the life drain from my body. Ending 5 of 6, Sisterly Love. Sisterly Love. So we have one more. That was quite a conclusion to jump to, Cherry. I admire the sisterly love, but boy, did you get that wrong. Time to go for the next ending. Oh, okay. Guys, we're very close to getting all 6 endings here. Their sisterly relationship is very cute, without the fact that Cherry has gone insane, and it is very sad that Strawberry has to grapple with that now. Looks like I'll just be hiding Strawberry. I adjusted my grip on Strawberry, hoisting her up into a nearly empty cupboard overhead. Miss Inquiry? Without hesitation, I handed my communicator over to Strawberry. I lifted a finger up to the girl as a gesture. We need to be quiet. Carefully, I whispered up at her. Okay, kiddo, I got a favor to ask you. I know this is really scary, and I promise it'll be all over really soon. Cherry's gonna come in here, and it might be taken away. Once it's safe, and she's far away from this room, you press the top red button on that thing I gave to you, alright? It'll track your location and call my buddies at the council for help. Do you understand? Strawberry shakily nodded, trying to hold back tears. Don't cry. Hey, kiddo. I promise everything's going to be alright. I tried to put a calm, comforting face on for Strawberry as I closed the cupboard doors. Truth be told, I don't have time to think of a plan. Cherry's gonna be here any minute, and speak of the devil. Yep, it's always the head, isn't it? What do I do? What to do with you? I love you, but you tried to escape. But I love you, but... Slowly gaining consciousness in a room I now dread more than ever, I saw an erratic Cherrywitched mumbling to herself in front of me. Of course I was tied up with many vines. Too many vines, if I'm being frank. Why did you do it? I'm trying to help you. Why won't you just listen to me? I stayed silent, still mentally processing the last however long I've been here. I don't feel good. Cherry knelt over, looking as if she were about to puke. You okay? Yeah, this happens sometimes. Not to worry, my love. I'm made sure to lock up the shop. Nothing can interrupt us now. I promise, my darling, I won't let you out of my sight ever again. A crash was heard behind Cherry. Flashing lights glared into my eyes. Voices I recognized called out my name. She did it? She did it! There was so much chaos of spells varying back and forth. It smelled like a mix of ice and burnt ash all at once. Very unpleasant. Get your hands off me! I heard Cherry scream. I looked up I looked up to see her struggling to fight a beam of light that encaptured her form completely. Strawberry is very cute. It didn't take long after that for my buddies to pry me out of those vines and bring me out of that nightmare. I should be happy I escaped, right? I caught a member of the Everlasting, and there's probably more information down there that could help the Council of Witches. But honestly, I'm just so tired. Every time I look for answers, I'm either running a wild goose chase or severely scarred by what I find. I'm tired. I just wanted to go to a cafe and enjoy a nice slice of pie. I didn't ask for any of this. Strawberry. Oh, wait, you can't take me away. I heard Cherry Pie's protest as she was escorted out of the hidden part of the building. I have a sister I need to take care of. Please, you can't do this. Strawberry, sweetheart, there you are. You know I've never hurt you, right? Right? Strawberry silently cowered behind me, clinging onto the back of my sleeve. Strawberry? My heart ached for Cherry. Truthfully, I still can't wrap my head around that girl. My head also ached from, well, everything. But nothing could compare to the hurt I felt when I looked back at that little girl. She looked at me with the saddest expression as two of my buddies took her aside to talk with her. Kiddo, she really is a sweet gal. She's gonna be all alone now, isn't she? Unless we adopt her. Alright, Miss Inquiry. Thank you so much for sending all the paperwork in such a timely manner. I'll be sure to bring her out right away. I thanked the receptionist, wiping my sweaty hands off my pants the second she turned around. At first I was uncertain if I should do this. I mean, I've never dealt much with kids before. But then when I saw that kid walk into the room safe and in one piece, it finally clicked in my brain. The relief, the joy. Miss Inquiry? What are you doing here? I believe I owe someone a tall glass of lemonade, don't I? Her smile lit up the room. I couldn't help but want to protect it. Was that really so bad? If being a parent means wanting to protect a kid more than anything in this world, I don't think I'll do too shabby. Strawberry ran towards me once she realized I was here for a fun reason, wrapping her arms around me. I leaned down lower to give the kid a big, friendly squeeze. Yay, Miss Inquiry, Miss Inquiry! I did it! I pushed the button like you said! You did good, kid. I'm proud of you. You've had to deal with a lot of hard stuff lately, but rest assured, I'll be watching over you now. Wait, does this mean? Yep, kiddo. As of 2 minutes ago, you're officially my kiddo. I ruffled her hair playfully as her laughter filled the very air. Yay! Does that mean I get to live with you, Miss Inquiry? Yep, you're stuck with me. Unless you don't want to go with me, that is. No, I want to go with you. I want lemonade. I knew that the reality of this girl went through hadn't completely hit her yet. I knew when it did, it would hit hard. She doesn't deserve to be alone through all this, you know? I want to be there to support her. Having that realization, I just felt like this was right. Hand in hand, I decided right then that no matter what, no matter where she goes or she wants to be, I would always love my little Berrywitch. Ending 6 of 6. True ending. We got the true ending, guys. We got the true ending. We got the true ending. That was so cute. Oh, and I know there's another game that the developer Smilestrawbunny made uh that's in the same universe as this and was written before Cherrywitched. It's Berrywitched. So I want to play that soon. Um, this was so cute though, and I really enjoyed it. It's been about, I want to say, an hour and 45 minutes since I started stream, so this wasn't a very long stream. So, I don't know, maybe later today I'll check out Berrywitched, because I haven't seen anything about Berrywitched. Um, but if I don't do it today, I will do it soon. But that is going to be the end of the stream, so